Die. One down. So like I was ready to fight those goons off. I didn't want them to take my grandma. No, there were too many, but I had the will. Yep, and just like that, one whole team down. Before we start, if you guys want to hear what happened when I accidentally laughed at my teacher's face, well, please consider subscribing. It's going to be a crazy thing you are going to hear. And let's continue to the video. So what happened was, like, one day I was having a really bad day. I had like homeworks. One day it was like not really good. I don't know what was going on, but my head was spinning. Only thing I wanted was sleep. But me, nah, I don't want to just go to sleep that soon. I just wanted to play some games. And so I did. And before I realized that it was like 1 a.m. when I found out that it's too late. Yeah, Unity, yeah. We three are going to destroy these guys. Haha. I just want one gold. One gold, one gold, one gold. So even though it was too late, I just wanted to go play some games to make my mind feel good. Although it was like 1 a.m. at the time, I just wanted to play some games. So I did. I hopped onto bedwars and I was playing the games. Oh my god. How did I survive that? Let's just jump this team. Why would you do that? Yo. That hurt my teammate. Bye. Oh. Man. I died from fall damage. Perfect. As I went to the bed at 1 a.m., I fall asleep pretty damn quick. And before I realized, it was already 6 a.m. in the morning. And I woke up just to realize that I was being attacked. I was being attacked by goons. They were trying to take my grandma away. I don't know what was happening. I don't know why they were trying to like get us, but they just wanted to get my grandma. But like they just wanted to get my grandma. I don't really know what was their deal, but those dudes just wanted to like kidnap her. And I was willing to do anything. I was ready to sacrifice everything, trying to save my grandma over there. He didn't see me. Yo, no one had saw. No one has seen me so far. And the bed is gone. Yup. Take that. Haha. What a nerd. He still hasn't figured out that I'm over here. Die. One down. So like I was ready to fight those goons off. I didn't want them to take my grandma. No. There were too many. But I had the will. Yup. And just like that, one whole team down. Why are they like this? You know what, we're just going to head towards blue team now. What are you going to do? Nerd. Is there blue team? Yep, there is. I knew that something was wrong. I wasn't able to move. I want to save my grandma so freaking bad. Yep, you guys can cover it. I've got another TNT. Perfect. Yo. Die. I'm going to get at this one kill. Oh my god, I couldn't. But at least I got 2 beds. Right over here, I was just frozen in time. Something was trying to hold me back from protecting my grandma. I saw my friend who was willing to sacrifice everything for me. Who was just standing over there protecting me and my grandma. She was like in a bed. She wasn't feeling really well, so like I don't know what you guys call it, but you know this bed in hospitals, they've got a oxygen mask on to the patient and like, whoa sir, what are you trying to do? You're trying to get my bed? But too bad. He might actually be able to. Oh. Slacked. Just like this. There were people trying to come over and get my grandma. But I had one friend of mine who was willing to sacrifice everything trying to protect her. Yo, that isn't a great idea. Yo. Oh, I survived. I lived. And then soon enough, the time came. I realized I was still frozen. I realized that I wasn't able to move. And then I saw 5 dudes heading right towards me, trying to take her. And at that moment, something snapped. I was able to move, and I was ready to just kill everyone that were trying to take her from me. It was such a heroic moment. There is no one over there. Let's go over here. Let's see if we can take the bear. Yo, what are you going to do? This guy doesn't have bear. His bear was gone. Oh no. Yeah, I've got strength. No, I don't want to fight you right now. It's killed me in 2 shots. What was that? So like that dude just left me at the perfect moment when 5 guys were coming. There was 2 guys from there, one was over here, and 2 from the other teams. Now like 2 guys, after those 5 guys, 2 were like pushed off by other people. It was like Aqua team trying to get over here, but like it was Aqua team that was trying to get over here, but it was just yo. What? What was that? What the? Yeah, that's real. So it was Aqua team that was trying to like get here first, but the Green team just happened to stab them from behind. As I saw that Aqua team was being pushed off by Green team, I saw that Green team was already heading towards me at the same time. And then there was like Gray. He was like the single dude, like the one-man army thing. Oh, Red and Blue are actually fighting. And oh wow, perfect. This guy has got some great armor, but it does not matter. We have got skills, guys. I can see you. I can see you from here. Die. Nope. I'm going to run. Uh, you didn't see anything. Trust me, guys. That was lag. That wasn't me. Something just happened to possess me. And there are only 2 players in my team. Perfect. Yo, tons of loot. We actually need to get some good stuff now. Anyways, moving on to our dream again. So as I found out that those teams were not in one team, they were like separate beings. They had different ethics and they were trying to fight each other, all while like trying to take my bed. Not my bed. All trying to take my grandma in my bed. I felt pretty good when I realized that those guys were not in the same team. They were actually different dudes trying to all take my grandma. I don't know if my grandma had like bounty at that time or something, but they just wanted to took her. And I knew I had some great responsibility. This was my heroic moment. I quickly snapped out of like that. I don't know, I was like frozen. I quickly snapped out. I realized that I was frozen the entire time. As I saw that my friend just left me as 5 people just arrived, I knew I had to go to work. And now I'm out of luck. Perfect. Look at that guy. He has got bow. Man, my bed's gone. Just like that. My grandma was gone. So basically what was happening is like, as I saw that great team. No. And I won? Oh, perfect. Since my friend just left me at the worst moment and I snapped, I was finally able to fight them off. Two, two of the threat was like already eliminated. Red team was already pushed by green team as they all were trying to come over to my bed and try to take my grandma. And I don't know why like my bed was completely open. See, one guy just left. That must have been my friend from the dream. So like as 5 players came and my friend left, I realized the bed was like completely open. I knew the stakes were high. So I made my move. I quickly ran outside and tried to protect my bed. Oh, free stuff. The reason why I was frozen was because I was actually feeling pretty sleepy at that time. You know, since it was 6 a.m. in the morning and I didn't really have great sleep that night. I was still very, very sleepy, guys. And I couldn't understand what was actually going on around. The bow is of no use. Yo, let me plant my bomb. I only got one bed. That's fine. So like I said, yo, sword. Since it was 6 a.m. in the morning and I didn't have good sleep, I wasn't able to like actually understand what was going around me. And at that time, like, yo, what is that? Things happen like sometimes you are awake, but you just don't want to move. Yo, what was that? Why was I knocked off? So since you don't want to move because you are like too lazy to move, you just woke up and you just want to just stay in the bed like an NPC. That is what I was going through. I just didn't want to move. And I was actually having visions at that time. I saw that my friend just left with 5 people approaching towards me. And the time I snapped, well, it was great. Sometimes it happens. Like you just don't really want to move. It's like 6 a.m. in the morning. You just opened your eyes because of the. My grandma was gone all because I wasn't able to move at right time. So because I was feeling really sleepy, I wasn't able to move in real time. Even though I just wanted to like get over everything, I wanted to like make those guys fall off the map. I was too lazy to move, and that's how I lost my grandma. Why is Blue here now? Man, I didn't really want to waste this, but looks like I'm going to have to. But then something just changed. Like previously, Gray was trying to get my grandma away from me, but after some time, I don't know what has happened. He saw that my grandma was gone and that guy has got a bow. Perfect. Now with the gray guy on my side, I was really motivated and I just wanted to take my grandma from those green dudes. Now, at the time I just realized that I was Batman. Yup, you see right here? And that was real. It's not like something that I'm just exaggerating. No, I was literally Batman in my dream. Now it might sound like pretty damn well, whoa, cool, you were Batman. No, it wasn't cool. It was really damn painful to see. Goons taking my grandma. Yo, what are you even trying to do? That's my bed. That's my bed, ma. Haha, quite funny actually. Grandma plus bed ma. Since I had Grey on my side, I was feeling good. That's when I realized that I can actually do some crazy damage to that guys. I can actually fight back. So I just made my move. I was heading right towards them trying to protect her. I told my buddy that like she had some severe health conditions. And he was like continuously asking, why are they after your grandma? But like I didn't really have an answer. I didn't know if she had a bounty or something. Whoa. And how did I just make that clutch? Die. Die. I'm going to save my grandma. It looks like yellow team is trying to help. Yellow team looks like the gray guy from my dream. Die! Since I had Gray on my side, I was deeply motivated and I just head on. I just took fight with those guys. Because I had my grandma to protect. And I'm out of blocks. Perfect. Man, this game is really very similar to my dream. Damn it. It just feels so real. As we were chasing them, we finally got to like reach her. I finally took my grandma by just killing those guys. And we were good to go. But after a while, that grey dude just happened to tell me that this bed is just making some sounds, and when I realized that, and when I checked on it, I just found out that it was really making some sound. It wasn't any sound, it was like the battery off or something like that. If the battery had gone, my grandma would have died. Not my grandma, it's like actually Batman's grandma. I don't know who she is. I really hope she will be fine. Always. Hey bro, what are you even trying to do? You know what, we're just going to head towards that team. I don't care. Yo. No. Let's go on. You should have looked for your grandma. And you die. Whoa, perfect. I wanted to play it like this against me in my dream, but they were far better. So as he told me that the battery was going down, I wanted diamonds. I wanted many diamonds and emeralds to help my grandma recover. That was the only thing that was like keeping her alive at the time, so I wanted some diamonds to get everything, and it was that heroic moment then when my friend came into clutch. He was like, even though you are my enemy, I'm going to help you get your grandma safe and alive. The only way that either of us were going to survive was like when somebody died. He was a final kill, and I was a final kill, and then he made a choice. As he as he fell down the void, he just threw the two diamonds that he had. That was very important for our grandma to survive. I looked at him falling to the void, and then I got the diamonds, and then I just put it in the machine, and then I got my grandma back. Perfect! Now, this could have been like a perfect victory and a great way to end the story, but no! Then something just came out of like nowhere and again took my grandma. Now, I still don't know what that was. Now, one thing about my dreams, those are never happy endings. Something just happens right at the last moment and it just ruins everything. And it happened this time as well. Apparently, one guy was hiding while we were trying to protect my grandma, and then we didn't even look at the scoreboard or leaderboard or whatever this thing on my side is. We didn't look at that part. So one guy was left, and he just killed me and took my grandma. Yep, that's how the story ends. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please consider subscribing. And I'm still going to work on the video that I just told. To get notified, please consider subscribing. Bye.